Hello, my crafty friends. Um, I got out some stamps that I had carved a long time ago, and I was using them to put on envelopes for my painted papers instead of painting the envelopes because we decided that that might make it too heavy if we painted them. So I went ahead and did that. And for my first two envelopes, I used this bamboo stamp and this cityscape and these feathers and this one. I don't know if you can even see what that one looks like. I really like this one. I'd like to do a whole circle like that, but I haven't yet. I did do a circle like this, and that one's fun too. Anyway, I did all of these a while back, but when I got those out to use them today, I realized I had done two that I hadn't even ever used. And then I realized that I have, and these were fun. It was a puzzle erasers, and I just made each puzzle piece a different pattern. That was a lot of fun. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see some of these a little bit better. This is a lot of fun. Haven't used them a whole lot, but I like them. Then I had all these that I drew. There's a house and some other kind of building. There's some books. Here's some more buildings. I guess I was making me a little city. Here's some more. Nothing on the back of those. And that's another house. And then there's a flower. And then some more flowers on the back of that one. I don't know if you can see that one. And there's a flower. I really like designs on these little round ones and the little square ones. Those are a lot of fun. But I had these all packed away. There's my little, he looks like a raccoon. I can't decide if he's a raccoon or a bird. He was supposed to be a bird. And a hummingbird. And then just another little bird. And I've got all these stamps that I made. And you would think those would be the ones I would want to use. But I just, like I said, they've been packed away. So I haven't been using them. So I'm going to start using them. But I realized I got all these I still want to carve. I really like this one. I need to finish digging out some more of this. But it works pretty good. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I also had these drawn and ready to go. That one I have used once. But this side I haven't finished carving. And some edge ones that were off of a... I'm not sure what I used. Oh, it was like this. I just took an eraser like that from Dollar Tree and cut it in half and put these designs on it. And so I'm going to do those. So I've got all these that are already ready to go. All I have to do is carve them. And I'll tell you why they haven't been carved yet. And that's because the carving tools that I had were kind of rudimentary. I mean, the concept is nice. The wood carving tools probably work really good, but this is not a very good set. And they weren't terribly easy to use. They were easy enough that I did a bunch, but about, I don't know how many months ago it was, maybe a year ago, we went, and my husband and I went, and we bought this little thing. It was at a salvage kind of place for, I think I paid $1 for it. It's a speedball, which I thought was a really great price. And I got it home, and I didn't know where I had stashed all my stamp stuff, you know, the erasers and things. And so I never had cut any more stamps. But I want to. But I wanted to show you one thing that you need to think about when you're doing this. We all know about these and these. And this kind of thing, and this kind of thing. But these I cut out of an R2D2 eraser from Dollar Tree. And I've got this one was from one of these. So if you want some cheap stamp cutting material, buy these erasers from Dollar Tree. Because for $1, you can make a huge stamp or several little ones. And you can, do whatever you want. I even got this one. I don't know what I'm going to carve on him, but he was a good size. Even if I just carved something right in the middle, then I could just cut off the extra. But before I took these out of the packaging, I wanted to show you what they were. But they're just, stamps from Dollar Tree. I'm going to stick them in my thing now because, and I've even got some more over here that I did. Some little circles. There's another one I really like. Why I haven't used it, I don't know. I thought I had another one out here, but I don't see it now. But I really like those, and I like these square ones. I made some. This one didn't turn out so great, but it looks kind of cute. There's one that's just a circle-y thing, like that big one. I've made some leaves. And I made this one and did it as so you could, and if you do it and you change the way you do it, do it once like this and then like this, and you can make a basket weave, which is cool. And there's another little square one. This one I made just to have a branch to put my bird on. Or this little bird. He can sit on here too. So I just made a branch for my birds. This was some little tiny trees. I think I was thinking about making a Christmas ATC. I made these little tiny trees. Here's another leaf, 2 more leaves. And then these are just some designs. Oh, there's the other circle one that I really like. Anyway, I even got these little dinosaur ones and turned them over and made flowers. So, you don't have to have stamp carving material, and you don't have to have regular erasers. You can make leaves and flowers from dinosaur erasers. Okay, I'm going to put most of these back up. So, but I just wanted to show you all those before I got started carving on some. And I thought I would carve on a couple for my project for today. I'll save that for a tag. I want to go ahead and take these off because the container I'm keeping my erasers in. Here's my erasers that don't even have anything drawn on them yet. So I really enjoy doing this. I just have been out of the habit. But look at that. Think what a huge, cool stamp you could make out of that. I'm going to stamp this one off in a minute and see how it works. It's kind of loosey-goosey because I cut out so much around it, but we're going to see if it works anyway. I'm hoping it will. And I'm going to, I love it when other people send me stuff that has the stamps that they made themselves. And I just need to commit to doing that. Sending other people stamps that I've, on paper or tissue or whatever that I've made instead of stuff that I bought. Oh, let's move those. Okay, let's just go ahead and stamp that one. And this one, I think this was supposed to be kind of a feather-ish look. Let me put that one up. And I'm going to go ahead and put these up for now. Maybe your painty paper pack will have some of these on it. Or maybe some of the new ones that I'm going to carve today. But I will show you this one because I really like it. I need something to put under here, though, so it'll be a little squishy. This isn't very squishy, but it's a little better than that table is for stamping on. Okay. And my daughter painted this like when she was about 6. So then she got mad and drew on it. Anyway, she was throwing it away, so I took it and I put it on here so I could save that, and she would think I was just using it for this. I need to ink this pad more. All right, let's put this on here and see how it goes. Oh, I didn't get the middle very good. It's silly to try to put it back on there because it definitely won't be in the same place. But, well, there's the middle. Way over here. I got the middle, but I had to do it a little bit differently. Anyway, that's a fun stamp, but let's get back up too, because what I'm really wanting to do today is see how these two work and then carve some more. That was my project for today, to use what I've got, use the stamps that I've made. I spent a lot of time making them. I may need something softer even than that under it. Because when I stamped on those envelopes with the painty papers inside, it came off really good. That's not working quite as good. That's better. It's not a feather. So I may take and trim off the edges to make it more oval shaped and shape it like, maybe I'll do that in a minute, because I really would like to make that one work. I need to use Harlech Caged Fishes stick some tape on the back so you can pick it up method for this. It never stamps as good the first time, so this is going to be the first time. Let's just see what we can get. I picked it up accidentally. That looks pretty cute. It is kind of huge, but it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and stamp it off again and see if we can get rid of a lot of that ink that's on it. Yeah, that looks good. I like it, but it is big, which makes it a little bit harder to use. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to trim this into a feather shape, and I think my best plan is to draw on it. Let me turn that over so I don't get it all over my arm. Draw on it. Well, that's not working. I may just have to wing it and see what happens. I think I'm going to use this just to take off some. That looks a little bit more feathery. I don't want to take it off too deep because I've got another stamp on the other side. Let's go ahead and go down here so that we can make a kind of stem thing. think that'll make it more feathery. I'm going to kind of pull out little bits. All right, I think that looks a little bit better. But I may end up wanting to carve out, you know, put some more little lines going out to the end. I think that would probably help it a lot. But we're going to stamp it off like this and look at it and see what I think. Okay. Should have put this somewhere not right in the middle. I'm going to take off a little bit more down here to make more of a stem, I think, and then I'm going to go in and put some more lines inside it. Let's, and I know I'm going to want a little bitty one when I'm putting those lines in it, so we're just going to go with that for now. I hope I can use this thing. I'm not even sure how. It looks like it's supposed to slide inside these little pieces that are, I don't know. I got it to go down there, so we're going to see. It was a Panhandle salvage one, so it didn't, no, it was MRL anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter where it came from, but it didn't have any instructions. It was just like this in a box. Let's go ahead and do some lines. Take these on out. That looks really, really too straighty. This may be a fail. My other feathers I got pretty good, but I think I started out with the wrong idea in mind, and now it's hard to back off of it and change it. Maybe if we look at these, they've got little notches. I was looking at a picture when I kind of drew these, and I think that's kind of what this is missing, is the little empty spaces. So let's take off some more. Okay, Cubby, just a second, sorry. Come on. Oh, I think I'm going to use this again. I don't know if that helps it at all. We'll see. It may be one of those things that was messed up before I even got a hold of it today. Let's see if that looks any better. Not really. Not really. And part of it is this down here just looks funny. Need to put a different blade in this for what I'm trying to do here. I've seen people that just used an X-Acto knife, and right at this moment I kind of understand why you might do that. I don't want to take off. If I go all the way to the center, then I lose the stem altogether. I don't know, let's just stamp that end and see. Maybe. Okay, let's just try it again and see if we can get a better image of it before I decide if I'm going to toss it. Well, that looks a little bit more feathery, but compared to my other ones, I don't really like it at all. So I don't know if it'll ever get used or not. But this one's kind of cool. I'll show you this one. Oh, let's just ink up my hand here. Was not thinking. I think that one's pretty cute. And it might be better if the edges weren't perfectly square. I'll have to think about that. After messing with this one, I'm not sure I want to mess that up. So we're going to leave it like it is for now. And I'm going to move that out of the way and work on, I think I want to work on these. But I think I need a bigger blade. Ooh, goodness, that's bad. Huh. I don't know. Let's try that one. I have no idea how to use that kind of blade, but let's see if it'll work like my big knife did. We're going to take off. Oh, except it's made for a right-handed person. I'm not sure I can use it. No, I can't use that. Okay. That's not a Lisa blade. Let's try this one. Even as not sharp as those wood cutting blades were, I figured out how to use them, so hopefully I was hoping this would be easier to use. Oh, yeah, I think it is a little bit. The feel of this in your hand feels better. I've got to try to get some of that off. It's nuts. I I like the feel of this, the roundedness instead of the little skinny stick on those other ones. I'll just have to get readapted to how to use them. Let me get the paper towel. Okay. I had completely forgotten that I had so many already drawn out that I never did actually do. But I'm excited about using them on my my painted paper envelopes. Uh-oh, gouged that one a little bit. Got to take out enough of this down here that it doesn't get in the way. Okay, now we'll do these outside. I'm going to cut off those knobby things, because they are hard to work with. Okay, that should be easier. Okay, that was not maybe the best plan, doing it that way. Definitely having to relearn how to maneuver. A lot of other people are much better at this than I am, but it is fun. And I'm kind of like Mary at the Mariotier. I like the fact that they look hand carved. I like that about them. So mine are even more rusticy than. That's probably why my ink pads are getting dried out, because I leave it sitting open without thinking. Okay, let's think I need a smaller one for there, but oh, I've got to get some more of that out. Okay. Work on this inside part. This sure doesn't get out very much, but it is easier to control. I'm so grateful we've got rain, and we're supposed to get, we have chances, 30 and 40% chances, which is pretty good for us, of rain for the next week. So I'm happy. I know some of you have been getting way more rain than you want. So hopefully while it's here, it won't be bugging you. Because I know there are places that don't need any more, but we do. Yeah, I still think I'm better at going this direction than the other direction. It's funny how my brain or my hand, my hand will follow the instruction to go this way easier than the other way. Just two more, then we'll try it out. Let's see. I thought some border stamps would be nice. All right. Let's give her a try here. Since I drew it in black, I can't tell if I've got ink on it or not. It's one problem with doing it with black Sharpie. Oh, I like it. I like it. That turned out great. Super cool. Okay. I think I'm going to work on this one next. Let me. I don't want to forget that that's supposed to be solid there. Okay. I think once again I'm going to take off a lot of this because they stamp easier as well as being easier to carve if you don't have all that extra stuff on there. Let me move this out of the way here. Take it down just a little bit more. Okay. And we're going to go around. Ooh. Okay, there's a method for making that work better, but right at the moment I'm not remembering it. I think it's to start where there's the smallest spot there and work out from there. So we're going to go that direction first on all of them. All right, let's see if we can do that. Take that curve now. Let me go ahead and trim close here. Get some of this out of the way that I can do easy. Okay. These curves don't seem to want to be quite as easy for me to do as the ones on the last one. I think it's because they're tighter. Okay. Just trying to trim off the part that would interfere with the print, because lots of times if you leave it too tall around it, then you end up with these little extra lines that you don't want. That one looks kind of weird. Let's fix it. Okay. And now we've got these sharp V's back here. And then take the middle, see if that'll. We're getting there. I have trouble when I get to the end of the eraser with it not going ahead and cutting all the way through. I'm leaving this little bit of stuff there. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. If you're watching this and you know what I'm doing wrong when I get to the edge of the eraser to cause that to happen, let me know. Because it's frustrating. Oh, see? And then I tried to fix that one and made it worse. So don't get impatient. Don't get impatient like I did. All right. I'm a little bit afeared of trying to do this inside part here. We're going to go ahead and give it my best shot here. When I go around like that, it leaves this dot in the middle. If I hadn't taken the first one out, I could have just left all those dots and it probably would have looked cute, but I took the first one out, so I had to go ahead and take the rest of them out. Going in around curves with this is kind of like fussy cutting. You have to move the eraser instead of the knife. Oops. Probably should have zoomed in a little bit more so you could see better. I wasn't even thinking. I'm sorry. Now that I'm almost finished. One more. And then a little bit right there. Okay. Well, this will definitely be rustic. We'll see what we think. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay. All right. Oh, I left that open again. Definitely going to have to re-ink it. All right, let's see. Yeah, well, that's pretty cute. Let's put them end to end and see if it looks okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think I'm okay with that. It's definitely not perfect, but it looks better than I thought it was going to since it's been so long. I may go ahead and clean it up some more later. I don't know. But I'm happy with both of those. Add them to my stash of erasers. I've got a bunch more to do, but I've already been on here long enough. So if you stuck with me this long, thank you very much, and God bless you. And I hope you enjoyed some stamp cutting, and my feeble attempts here have urged you to try it yourself. God bless you. Bye-bye.